I think it's time for me to change it up a little bit. And for today, I was thinking make a short video while I do some parkour, and I'm just gonna address a few questions that you guys have been asking me. So first off, someone suggested that I should make an SMP with people that struggle with views just like me. And to that I say, I don't necessarily disagree with your idea, but it's more so that my laptop is limited. I can't run a server all the time. And also, I've considered the options. There's free hosting, basically like Aternos, there's like a whole bunch of other stuff. And as much as I want to use those, they suck and they're so laggy. And then there's another option, option B, which is hosting the server right on my laptop. So you guys are connecting to my laptop essentially. And the problem with that is I need to keep my laptop running at all times, and if there's too many people within the server, it will lag out and maybe harm the laptop somehow. I'm not sure how, but it might. And then another one of you guys also mentioned playing with friends, and I also do want to play with friends. I mean, it's something that I think I might end up doing, but it's hard considering that I've never told any of them about my identity as Glorporous. But genuinely, if I get the chance, I'm going to take it. I'm going to make a video with them, and it might be of me playing another game and whatever. And then next up, adding music to the background, which I've already done in the video I released 5 hours ago. It's very, very like faint, but I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it. And yeah, I think it will probably help to add music to videos. And third, trying different gameplay styles. I can still play Minecraft, but not necessarily within my single player world, is what I believe the commenter was implying. And to that I say, I understand, because the things that I bring up may be like actually okay, but the problem is that it's in the form of a long Minecraft video where I get essentially or barely nothing done, and that's, it gets boring and it loses traction fast. So trying new gameplay out, especially like this parkour that I'm doing right now, which I actually am not. This is a voiceover that I'm doing, but trying stuff out like this is probably going to help with making videos more interesting and having them be easier to follow, like ensuring that the video is still interesting both visually and also like in terms of content, is going to help with audience retention and with you guys enjoying my content. And next up, which is the last suggestion that I've received, or rather my own suggestion, experimental content outside of the core that I've created. The core referring to the 365-day experiment. And this is actually my idea. I call them experimentals. I have a playlist containing every single experimental that I've done, and this video is going to be one of those. The second one actually. But basically, what I want to do is, when I have the time and when I feel stable enough, I'll do an experimental video. So I'll be playing a range of games, probably the ones that I enjoy. I'll be doing more gameplay commentary compared to like, deep thinking stuff. And then I might also play with my friends. That's something one of you guys mentioned earlier, which I do agree with. I really want to. It's just it might be difficult to get started because I really don't want them to know why specifically I'm using a certain avatar or why my name is Glorporous, and they might eventually find out. And then there's a bunch of other games that I want to play, like I know there's a few generic ones, but trust me, it's just I'm so familiar with them that I it's not that hard to get started. You know, there's Roblox, there's Fortnite, but there's also a few other games that I really want to try. There's God of War, the fourth and fifth installments, because um, I saw a few posts about Kratos recently, and then I got into his story, and then I looked, and then like, oh wow, this seems interesting. You know, this really resonates with me. So I'm hoping that maybe at some point I'll be able to play it. And you know, I think that's it for today's video. It was very short. It's just a voiceover. I don't know how many times I fell during the parkour, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot. But that's besides the point. Um, I'm gonna try my best to release more experimentals and more variety in order for you guys to have more than just me releasing daily videos and whatnot. And I'll be releasing all of these experimentals at um, if I'm not mistaken, 10 a.m. GMT. So I'm hoping you guys will. I hope that you guys enjoy these next few experimental videos that I've been planning, and the next few daily videos that I have in mind. That's all. See you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye bye.